Well hit right center field and deep. Mike Devereaux on the run, and it's gone. A line drive home run over the right center field fence to give the Angels the lead.
Well, he's one of the big time hitters I was referring to. He and Shelly Davis on this ball club. They can move the little guys around. It's a good thing any of those little guys weren't on base. And it didn't take any time at all for that ball to leave the yard.
Number 17 for Tim Salmon.
Watch where this pitch is located around the plate. You know, right down there. Good low ball hitter from the right side. I mean, he smelled that pitch in the location. The baseball proved too much to resist. It's amazing how a skinny piece of wood can propel a baseball so far like that.
And he jumps on one and hammers it deep to left field, way back and gone. And the Angels take the lead on Chad Curtis' 6th home run of the year.
Well, you could see how quick his bat is. Unfortunately, one of the reasons he's not leading off anymore is because of a very poor on base percentage. But I'll tell you what, he smacked that one just like a big power hitter.
The Angels came into this game scoreless in their last 22 innings, but Salmon hit a home run in the first. Curtis has connected in the second. The Angels lead 2-1.
That'll put a smile on your face when you hit one like that. Watch how quickly his hands come through the strike zone. Look where that pitch is. Right up there in his wheelhouse, and he's a good high ball hitter. Hot hands around that bat, whipped that pitch into a screaming frenzy.
Raffy hammers one to deep right center field, way back and gone. I believe it's a home run. Palmeiro stopped at second base, but that was a home run. That went over the wall. And now the umpires tell him it's a home run.
Well, you can see it bounce off the wall and hit the back wall, and that's clearly.
That's well hit, high in the air to deep left field, hooking and gone. A home run. Number 10 for Leo Gomez, a tremendously high drive that had a lot of hook on it. Looked like it might hook foul, but it stayed fair, and the Orioles lead 6-2.
Oh, and Joe releases the ball. That ball is continuing to shiver as it approaches the plate, and this thing goes a mile high. No way that ball was going to jump over that bat. An uppercut swing produces an uppercut homer.
High fastball is whacked high in the air to left and gone. For another home run. I don't know if Joe McClain read the scouting report on Jeffrey Hammonds, but I'm sure it says do not throw this man a high fastball, and that's what he got.
He got 2 or 3 of them at bat, but he picked on the one that he liked the best right here, and he got way out in front. I mean, this is a home run derby pace we're seeing here over the last 4 or 5 games from this ball club.
3 of the last 5 batters have hit home runs, and that'll do it for Joe McClain. He is gone after giving up 7 runs. For Jeffrey Hammonds, his 6th home run of the season, and now it's time for the Bub Atlantic call to the bullpen. Was signed by the Twins, went over there and had some more good years. Came back to California last year, and he drives it to deep right center field, and it's gone. 7-3 Orioles.
This is Jacobs Field.
6 home runs in the first 3+ innings. Each team has hit 3.
Well, we told you he's the big man in this lineup. And when he has to bunt, something is wrong. But when he swings the bat like that, that is often the result right there. And he had one of the biggest seasons of his career last year. So there's no reason why he can't have much of the same year this season. And he is. Look at this breaking ball. Maybe one of the best breaking ball hitters in the American League is Chili Davis. Right down and got it. Beautiful flight.
Jim Edmonds grounds a base hit into right field. Strike three. Brady slams his bat down and stalks toward the dugout. He and Joey Kraft exchanging words, and now it heats up. Johnny Oates sprinting out to try to get him before he gets thrown out. And now Johnny gets into it with Terry Kraft. Johnny Oates is gone. He's been ejected from the game for only the second time this year. Johnny was thrown out in New York by John Shulock, but he doesn't come out and argue unless he really thinks he has a case. He has a lot of respect for the umpires and realizes they're trying to do the best job they can, but on this occasion, sticking up for Brady Anderson, got into it with Terry Kraft, and now he's gone.
Well, better the manager than the player. And there's only 4 or 5 words you can use to get you tossed out of the game, and evidently he used one of them.
Johnny does not use any of those words.
Well, he must have.
I have never heard him say a swear word. I don't think I've heard him say darn or heck. Well, maybe heck.
Well, heck's not going to get you tossed out of this one. You can see it was a borderline strike at best. I mean, good pitch for Butcher, not a good pitch for Brady. Yeah, I think Brady slamming his bat down there near the plate more or less precipitated this argument. Because the balls that Timmy hits into the air, they don't stop carrying.
High in the air to left field, and this one is gone. Question is, will Mike Mussina survive the 5th? It's now 8-6. Salmon's second home run of the game. This doesn't look like Mike has much tonight.
Well, that's the example we were talking about right there. Someone can eat up the real estate between the home plate area and the wall. And did he not ambush it? He is all over this.
He now has 18 for the year.
And again, that ball spanked very, very high into the air.
And Mike Mussina, who had allowed only 12 home runs all year, has given up 4.
But we have seen a brutish display of power tonight from both clubs.
Another well-hit ball to deep left field. Back goes Brady Anderson, and this one is gone.
You probably got to make a change here.
5 home runs off Mike Mussina.
Because if you even talk to Mike, he'll tell you he doesn't deserve this win tonight.
It's now 8-7 Orioles.
Now that display of a continued monstrous ability to reach the outfield seats goes the other way with this bolt here. My, the loft we've seen on the balls tonight. Not those screaming line drives, but deep drives.
Well, Johnny Oates normally makes the pitching changes when he comes out. Always makes the pitching changes, as a matter of fact, but he's been ejected from this game. So let's see if Boz is going to go to the bullpen.
That doesn't look like a discussion about taking him out.
You're going to stay with him.
He's had a couple discussions with him already. Hasn't really changed things.
Well, I mean, he's given up 7 runs, 10 hits, and 5 home runs, and he's still in the game. And Chad Curtis, who's already taken him deep, comes up again. A drive to deep right field. Back goes Jeffrey Hammonds on the warning track and drops the ball. Curtis on his way to third, slams on the brakes, heads back, and gets in safely, and Cal Ripken can't believe it. He thought he got him. Cal arguing with Jim McKean, the second base umpire. Hammonds will be charged with a 2-base error on the drop.
Well, I don't know what happened here. He must have closed his eyes or something. I don't think I've seen anybody miss a ball quite like that.
This is a very strange night.
I haven't seen a full moon out there, but there probably is one. Cal thinking that Jim McKean missed that one, and he was very emphatic in his discussion with Jim.
And now the Angels have the tying run at second base.
Chad had gotten a little too far off that base. My.
A drive to right field and deep. Back goes Salmon, and it's gone. Another home run. And with that home run, these two teams have set a new Baltimore record for most home runs in a game. That is 9 of them.
Well, lightning has struck, Mel. And Springer should probably utilize that forkball. He's working on the grip instead of that fastball right there. That was a bolt, a liner.
Got over the 373-foot sign in right field. Number 11 for Cal Ripken. The 4th home run by the Orioles tonight. The Angels have hit 5. 9 home runs total, breaking the old Baltimore record of 8. Some success in '92 with the Padres as a starter. He went 13-9 that year. High fly ball to deep left field. Well back. Number 10. It's gone. The 10th home run of the game. Number 14 for Hoyles. Each team has now hit 5 home runs in this game, a total of 10.
Oh, not a good night for pitching, I'll tell you that right now. Didn't we say earlier that Terry Kraft was a hitter's umpire? And boy, isn't he proving it true tonight. Of course, the pitchers have had a lot to do with that. And look at this ball climbing to the moon.
Ball 1 to Jeffrey Hammonds, and we've received some additional information. There's the Tim Hoyle's dish in Wayne, Ohio. I'm sure Papa's enjoying that one. Don't go away from the TV tonight, Mr. Hoyles. Down the line and deep, and gone! Another home run. And that home run has just tied the Major League record for most home runs in one game by 2 teams. The 11th home run of the game. That makes it 13-7. Hammond's 2nd home run of this game. This is a night to remember.
The Orioles and Angels version of Canadian League football on hand here at Camden Yards.
One more home run will break the Major League record for most home runs in a game.
Oh, another bullet. This of the screaming variety, not the lofted fly ball.
Mike Devereaux grounds it in the hole. Long throw for DeSarcina. Got him for the first out. To pass along some additional information we've received. We told you earlier that these teams have broken the Oriole record and the Camden Yards record for most home runs. We've got some additional information. The 10 home runs is an Orioles home record for Memorial Stadium at Camden Yards. And the 11th home run, which was just struck by Hammonds, has tied the club record. You might recall a game in 1987 in Toronto when the Blue Jays hit 10 and the Orioles hit 1. That was the Major League record.